I try to stay humble. I know where I came from. I know how easily it can be gone. I still do the same things, and I mean, for me, it's not really that much different.
This was the two in one day.
Yeah, that's the 2 wins in one day. Mom called me on the way home, said, you won, and you're going to play in another tournament. I go, what?
That was cool.
I thought I maybe would get to where I'm at. I thought, that'd take 10, 15 years if I'm lucky. So, fortunate position to be in, for sure.
What else? On to 6th grade. This is pretty funny. They asked us what we wanted to be when we grow up. And I said professional golfer. It's incredible.
(1993), a year where the world would witness everything from tragedy and disaster to war and peace. It was also the birth year for a new generation of golfers that, a quarter of a century later, would completely change the landscape of golf worldwide.
There you go. Talk about youth, enthusiasm.
These youngsters are too much.
In April of 1993, tennis professional Jay Berger and wife Nadia welcomed their son, Daniel.
I had played tennis when I was younger, but it wasn't really that thing that I loved deep down, and my sister was taking golf lessons, and I kind of popped in and out for a couple lessons, and I was like, wow, this is really fun. This is what I want to do. My dad was fine with it. He didn't care what we did as long as we challenged ourselves and did the best that we could at that certain thing. He would tell me stories of what he did to get to where he was at. He said he would practice, 5, 6 hours a day, and I was like, well, if you practice 5, 6 hours a day, then I'm gonna practice for 8 hours a day.
That Daniel did, and in 2015, he made his PGA Tour debut and immediately went to work making a name for himself.
Whoa, what a shot. Daniel Berger. That is not a fluke player right there, folks. You're gonna hear a lot from him.
Golf has really just kind of taken over for me, and sometimes I gotta find things to do to kind of take a step back and get away from it. Dad, what's going on? I can't win a game off of him in tennis. I mean, he's still really good, so if he comes to the golf course, he's gonna get drilled by me, and if I go out to the tennis courts, I'm gonna get drilled by him, so it's fun though.
Tennis is a big part of our life, and spending time with my kids is a big part of my life, so he really enjoys it. He actually hits a pretty good tennis ball, and it's really a fun thing. More proud about the way he goes about things, the way he competes, the way he works. The success comes from that.
And the success did indeed come. Midway through his second season, Berger broke through with his first PGA Tour victory.
Daniel Berger, the winner of the 2016 FedEx St. Jude Classic.
In 2017, he successfully defended his title, playing his way into his third straight Tour championship and the victorious U.S. President's Cup team.
Having a dad who's a professional athlete, I think that really helped, get to where I am.
Just 3 weeks after Daniel was born, Louisville, Kentucky PGA professional Mike Thomas and wife Janie welcomed his son, Justin.
Justin. I've had a club in my hand since way before I could remember. The only reason I would know of it is because of pictures or home videos that they have.
Oh, good shot. You hit.
Like Daniel Berger, Justin Thomas's father had a huge impact on his golf, a game which he learned from his father.
My father was a very accomplished player. He played in some U.S. Opens and some PGA Championships, U.S. Senior Opens. He was Player of the Year in his section a lot of times.
These are cool, I think, when Grandpa played.
Pretty cool that we got three generations of USGA medals in there. It's pretty neat. Justin was blessed with a lot of talent. I see a lot of kids that were blessed with a lot of talent. Not only was he blessed with it, but he chose to work on it and make it better. I made a commitment at a very early age of his that I wanted to be his friend as much as his father. And so I tried to do a lot of things that were fun, whether that was at the golf course or away from the golf course.
Dad's a great guy. He's been my coach my whole life. He's been one of my best friends my whole life, and I think that's why we're able to do what we have. We've always had a really good relationship, and I'm very lucky for that.
We got all the golf balls from the first event he ever won here.
I got a lot up there.
I think it's the way he started out when he was young. He just had this desire. He loved competition. If you were around and watched him when he was 7 and 8 years old, winning was everything. I mean, he was going to win.
Do you have a target in the back of your mind when you'd like to turn pro, when you'd like to be on the PGA Tour?
I don't really know that yet, but I like to turn pro like in early 20s or something, I think. I mean, I guess so. I mean, it's probably not something I should be thinking about when I'm 10.
It's a little far away.
Yeah.
Savor the moment, Justin. You are a PGA Tour winner for the very first time.
You gotta get him more than one a year. That's not cutting it.
It's not from a lack of effort, trust me.
In a breakout 2017, the PGA Tour star would add 5 more golf balls to the rack.
Congratulations to Justin Thomas.
He's done.
And with every victory, of course, comes a trophy, including the extra special ones.
Justin Thomas, the FedEx Cup champion.
What's this thing back here?
How you doing? Good to see you, Mr.
Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's the only reason I play. I just have always felt there's no reason to even try to be doing it if you don't want to be the best at it.
1993 isn't the first year that bore a group of talented golf stars. Legends Byron Nelson, Sam Snead, and Ben Hogan were all born in 1912. This triumvirate would amass 198 PGA Tour victories and 21 major championships. 1949 was a banner year as well, spawning the likes of Tom Kite, Lanny Watkins, and Tom Watson, who accounted for 79 victories and 10 majors. While it's too early to compare to the past legends, this group of young stars is beginning to make their own mark. In the summer of 1993, a major force in today's game was born when Sean and Chris Spieth welcomed a son, Jordan.
About 8, 9 years old is when he really started to enjoy it, and then about 10, he started to compete and had success right away. We knew by 12 or 13 that he had talent and passion.
He was always competing with older kids, and we let him, and he won. I'm not surprised at all that he's done what he's done.
The year of Spieth.
Every time I step on the tee in a tournament, I believe I have a chance to win that week. That's kind of my mindset going in, and that's what I'm going to keep on doing because it gives me an opportunity week in and week out to just have the belief that I can get up there to win. I think that's the way to do it.
Well, he's not going to do it again, is he? Yeah. Oh, my goodness!
With his meteoric rise to the top of the game, he is a global superstar. And for Jordan Spieth, with this stardom comes a responsibility.
I'd like to have my legacy someday be off course more than on course. And if I can do what I want to on course, that means I've got a lot of work to do off the course.
Hey guys, we're out here in the middle of Tokyo, about to surprise some junior golfers, show the next generation, see if we can give them a few pointers. What's up, guys? How are you? Hey guys. How you doing? Good to meet you. Well, you guys want to keep hitting balls? Care if I watch a few? Each time I do have a new experience, I appreciate it a bit more, try and soak it in. Boom. It's not just a travel to play another tournament. This is personal and it's amazing.
Jordan Spieth is truly the face of an entire generation, and he's committed to passing his legacy along to the next.
Well, I'm extremely proud. He's done everything the right way. He's stayed humble. That's the way he grew up, and that's the way he still is.
I pinched myself quite a bit thinking about, where I am in my career versus, where I maybe thought it would be.
Thank you very much.
Before the year 1993 came to a close, international bloodlines entered the fold when German-French Xander Schauffele and his Taiwanese-Japanese wife Ping Yi welcomed a son, Alexander.
There's nothing you can do to make your son great, and if your son has it, there's nothing you can do to stop him. Once he had caught a bug in golf, it's just going to take its course.
Like the rest of the kids of '93, Xander Schauffele looks to Dad for support. always has. And like Berger, golf wasn't his first sport of preference.
July of 2004.
Something like 10.
You're 10, and I like this photo.
I think this is when I started playing a little more golf than soccer, most likely. I like soccer a lot more. As the years went by, I was like, I need to do something on my own. So that's what kind of turned me on to golf, and my dad played consistently, and I just went out with him.
Golf was Stefan's second game as well. An Olympic hopeful, his dreams were shattered in an automobile accident.
I started training, and then 3 months in, a drunk driver hit me head on, and that was the end.
He was a decathlete. That's kind of the discipline he brought to golf. He wanted me to be pretty good at every aspect of the game, and he just tried to make it fun.
Golf just gave me my life back. I found something that I can compete again. I'm very pleased with having the opportunity to transfer this to my son. I mean, my dream, my emotions.
So they put the transfer in motion, the Schauffele way.
There was a certain set of rules that had to be adhered to. Discipline, respect, honesty. I mean, it's not really, I don't own that way, but that's our way.
There's another picture here. Look at me, I have no idea what you're saying.
No, you're actually listening to me. That was the last day you listened to me.
That's what you thought, yeah. Let's be real. My dad was very hands-on, and we just did it all on our own. Being in that moment every day with him was kind of crappy at the time, but we always came out of it at the end of the day with a laugh, which was why we're here now.
The Schauffele's brought near perfection to the PGA Tour in 2017, where Xander captured his first title at the Greenbrier Classic.
Jams it in. Xander Schauffele is your champion.
In German, we say, I built my house close to the water. So yes, I was in tears of joy.
The win propelled Xander into the FedEx Cup playoffs, where he was one of only 2 rookies to make it to the season finale, the Tour Championship.
How about that? Xander Schauffele becomes the first PGA Tour rookie to win the Tour Championship. It's a hug from his dad.
A rookie season that did not go unnoticed.
Xander, congratulations. 2017 PGA Tour Rookie of the Year. Proud of you.
While this talented group all come from different backgrounds, they are all similar in nature, a different breed, merging fierce competition with a unique friendship, a mutual admiration society, if you will.
Great playing, dude. It's awesome.
It's funny, all those guys, Jordan, Daniel, Justin, everyone in our class is just really good. And I think everyone feeds off each other. I think the bar was set really high with Jordan, and we're just so fortunate to be able to chase someone that sets the bar so high. I'm just lucky to be in this class.
We spend a lot of time together. We work hard together. When you see guys go through lifetime accomplishments after you've been a pretty big part of it with each other, you want to be there for them at the end.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys for sticking around. I care if Jordan has a chance to win. That's awesome. It's an incredible achievement, and same with Berger or any of my buddies. If I'm there and I didn't get it done, then it's fun to enjoy it with them.
We've grown up playing junior golf, so we've known each other basically our whole lives, and we can still be friendly with each other and still compete against each other.
When one of our friends wins, we want to win the next week just because that's one more win he has on me. That to me is driving enough, not just the fact that I want to beat my friends, I just want to beat everybody.
We see more sportsmanship in this sport than ever before.
And fortunately for the game, the society is not limited solely to the boys of '93. As the 2018 PGA Tour season began, 4 of the top 5 in the world golf rankings were aged 25 and under. A list that includes international players Jon Rahm of Spain and Hideki Matsuyama of Japan. Other internationals on the rise are 2016 PGA Tour Rookie of the Year Emiliano Grillo of Argentina, reigning players champion Siwoo Kim of Korea, and Chinese sensation Li Haotong. Friends, competitors, call them what you will, but they are a new generation of golfer that have and continue to change the game.
It's just a different crop of guys, and I think that's just a generational thing.
It's definitely changing out here. Camaraderie amongst them, I think, is important too. They're kind of driving each other on. So I don't think there's been a year on tour where there's been so much strength and depth as there has this year.
Rivalries will start, friendly rivalries obviously, but there's going to be competition between everyone, and it's fantastic for golf because you can understand that these guys are going to be around for a very long time.